of Spacebase Startopia, and not only that, I will show things that are not in the beta to give you guys a sneak peek of what's to come in the future for the full release, and later on I will show you the mission that will come with the next content patch for the beta. So,
very cool, very excited.
Let's just jump right into my save game and show an advanced save game of Skirmish, so our free game. Alright, let's go. Hello Night Dragoon, I've seen you in a few of my streams, so nice to see you again. Alrighty, so now I'm on my station, and as you guys can see, I've already built some things that we have seen before, such as the berth and the recycler and the sick bay. So I won't cover the very basic things too much right now. Just know that I need them to keep the basics of my station running quite well. But yeah, I've got 3 sectors in this subdeck already, and I've got 2 security stations and a brick, so I can make sure that all those filthy criminals get escorted in there and come back out reformed. And over here, what we have not shown before is the Star Dock, which is where we can trade with traders that come to visit Startopia. So this will be something that I will show today that we have not seen before. And of course, there have been some visual upgrades to the UI and changes to the overall game and underlying mechanics that you may or may not get to see today if you've played the beta before, so I hope it's interesting for everybody, even if you've played the content so far. Alright, let's just quickly check out what these guys want from us. Awesome, I'm getting some bonus energy. New UI looks great, thank you very much. It's not even completely done yet, so, so even though it's a work in progress, it already looks good. That's good to hear. Alright. I think I will start by building a second berth right now, because I've already got 2 ports and we've got quite a lot of visitors streaming in, so maybe start with that. Alright.
Green also says, nice solution for the Star Dock. Remember the giant thing of the original in a Tetris game to place all things in the logical matter. Oh,
yeah, right. So in Spacebase Startopia, the Star Dock is one of the rooms that can only be built adjacent to a wall. And it will cover the entirety of one wall, of one sector. So it is still very big, but it's quite easy to place it. You just need to know, alright, I need to keep one wall clear from anything else. And then you can build it there. And obviously it needs to be quite big because there's trader ships docking there and everything, so we wanted to give it a big size just to fit to the topic of trading, right? But yeah, other than that, that's all you need, and then you can just place it down somewhere.
Your survey ratings are excellent, Commander.
Alright, and people who've played the beta or seen gameplay before, you might have just heard a new voice for Val. We've actually gone ahead and made variations that you can choose from. So now you can choose between 3 different voices, because we got quite a lot of feedback for the voice. Some people liked it a lot and lots of people did not like it. So we hope that the variations we've created we hope that you find one of the variations likable and enjoyable, just to soothe everybody that said, yeah, the voice is kind of getting grating or something. So hopefully that helps out with that feedback a little bit. Alright, I see that my berth has been built, and I will now also build a research lab, because I haven't done that yet. And go ahead and hire some of the Eurekers. Let me filter properly to my liking. And go ahead and hire a few.
It's looking like a really packed out room already.
Yeah, it's already getting kind of full, so I might need to expand soon. But over here I've still got some more space, so I think I'm fine for now. But I've just noticed I forgot to build air conditioning over here, or air filters. So I will do that now. here, put one there. Actually, let me move that one over here. Alright. And these are also guys that we have not shown before. So these are our Hemnet here. Kind of hard to pronounce, but they're kind of weird, so the name fits. And they've got weird names as well. They are our preachers. They are a race that is very focused on spreading their religion throughout the galaxy. And they will do that on your station. So they come aboard your station and start spreading their belief. And everybody who gets sucked into that thing wants to start fulfilling that religion need. So you need to hire a few of these guys to go up on the biodeck where they will erect their temples. And then your visitors can go pray at the temple. And there's even a chance that they will get spiritually enlightened, in which case they will go through a portal in the middle of the temple and face the supposed god of the religion. And you get a nice energy bonus from that. So I won't quite spoil what happens when somebody gets enlightened. You will have to see that for yourself. But yeah, there are preachers or monks or whichever you prefer to call them. Alright, looks like the stock market has crashed and all the prices got cut by 50% for the next 5 minutes. So that's not good if we want to trade. Let me just jump up to the fun deck up here. Alright, so I've already started building my fun deck a little bit. And these are all the basic fun deck buildings we've seen before. And so let's maybe start unlocking new things. Good evening, everybody that's just tuning in right now.
Yeah, welcome Trakenzo, welcome ED Gaming. Good to see you.
Right, so let me give you a look at the research menu, which also got a little bit of a facelift, and of course, which shows more than what you've seen before. And let me unlock some more advanced rooms, such as the Cosmic Horror and the Holo Board. So, what we have not shown before is that the needs that the aliens have... Oh, that was the black hole drop passing by. Yeah, all the aliens have their needs, right? We can just right-click, and we've seen those needs before. But what we have not seen before is that more advanced visitors will have an increased level of those needs. So they won't be satisfied by the simple rooms that we've built already, and they need more advanced version of those rooms. So I've just unlocked the Cosmic Horror, for example, and the Holo Board, which are the advanced versions or the tier 2 versions of the Thrill need or Adrenaline need and the Gaming need. And I will place these right now. Alright, doesn't fit there. Oh no. Well, then I need to turn it sideways. Alright, let's turn it this way. And let me place the Holo Board over here. Yeah, no Wilhelm scream. Nope. That, I mean, that would be funny. But, yeah, no, we're using our own screams. Alright.
Did you record them personally?
Yeah. I mean, that could have been fun as well, but
yeah.
Don't know if that would sound too nice, so let's stick to professional sounds. Alright.
I've not seen the Cosmic Horror before, that's very cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Let me also just quickly unlock the Whale Therapy and the Casino, which are the gambling and relaxation at T2 buildings. So over here we have the Cosmic Horror, and when aliens use this thing, they take one. All right, we can just take a look at it because this guy is brave enough to face the Cosmic Horror, and this guy as well. So it's very Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Somewhat, yes, maybe. There might also be something else that could have influenced the design. Alright, let's see what happens. And, alright, yeah, just allow the travel group on board. We can also, yeah, it's gonna wait a bit if somebody else wants to fill the 4th spot, and after some time it will start going anyways if no fourth alien takes the seat, just so they don't have to wait for all eternity. We can already see over here the hollow board, which is the next gaming room, and we can see it's kind of like a jump and run. All right, let's take a look at the Cosmic Horror first. Ah! Let's hope they don't puke. We don't want our visitors puking around the fun deck all the time. Might happen though, who knows? It's a possibility that that they puke after using one of the thrill rooms, so that will leave something behind on the floor. But it looks like these three guys got a tough stomach, so no puking over here. Alright, that's good for us. So yeah, this is the hollow board, which is like a 3D jump run parkour, and the players take one of these stations and then they control a little avatar that runs around the world collecting things. So yeah, just be aware that since this is a beta version, not everything is polished. I've seen Night Dragoon just mentioned that the movement speed of the movement animation of the priests didn't properly sync up. Those are things that still need to be tweaked. So everything that you see is still work in progress and not quite the final version. So just forgive these little issues, please. We will hopefully get all of them out by the time we release in full. Alright, let me look for the whale therapy. Yes, there it is. Oh no, no space over here and no space over here. Let me move this air filter because the whale therapy is also another room that needs to be built adjacent to a wall for a very specific reason, which we will see once it's built. Let's take a look at this. One of my employees is angry. That's not good. I can click show to jump to this guy. And yeah, looks like he's quite unhappy about entertainment. So he's getting kind of angry. Hopefully he will make his way up to the fun deck and go to the disco to dance a little bit. Getting a little bit of energy and...
Work out that stress.
Yeah. We're already seeing some fireballs appearing, so maybe there's maybe I need to build a second disco or something. Alright, so... Right, here we have the whale therapy. And as we can see, we can take a look into this big container thingy and outside of the station where one of the space whales is floating around. And our visitors can go float with these space whales, and it soothes them and relaxes them. The whale might produce some relaxing sounds that the aliens like. Yeah, space whales. Just really relaxed and calm guys that everybody wants to be close to just calm down a bit from the trouble of the bustling station. And whoops, maybe I should also open another sector over here, and I can build the casino over here. Alright, let me get rid of all the trash first. And
one of your employees has quit.
One of my employees has quit. Oh no. Why? Quit because of spirituality. It looks like my preachers didn't satisfy their spiritual need as well as they should have.
One of your employees has quit.
I'll take care of that after I have set up the casino, though. Alright, let me place the energy beacons just to make sure that all the rooms can get supplied over here. And now I will look for the casino, and yep, there it is. Okay, so the casino is a variable size room again. Now I will only place one door, and when the aliens go in, they need to go to one of these exchange stations, and they also need some slot machines available to them. I will place these over there. Whoops. Let me see if I can... Alright, and now I can choose from several gimmicks that I want to place inside the casino. Each has its own benefits and drawbacks. So for example, the slug horse race needs to be placed to a wall, but it offers a playing space for 4 players. The infinity roulette can be placed anywhere, but is rather long, and it offers 6 players a space. And the shell game offers place for 2 players, but it looks like I can't really fit that into my casino anymore. Alright. Yeah, I'll just put the roulette and the slug horse race in there. that should be fine for now. Alright, so maybe now it's time to move up here. And over here we see the temple. Please forgive the obviously missing texture over here. Unfortunately, that's an issue with the temple right now that we couldn't fix in time. But yeah, this will of course be textured in the final version. And since this is not yet in the beta, it didn't get fixed soon enough. So apologies for that. But yeah, we can see the preachers waiting on their monoliths, and they will wait here for anybody that wants to be guided spiritually, and then they will tell them about their gods and will satisfy the spirituality need of the aliens. So yeah, we can see over here this guy's gonna walk up, and they're not really doing much, just getting informed by the guy, and then they will be on their way again. And like I said before,
Trikenso asking, does the temple get placed automatically, or can we choose where it gets built?
No, they choose it. They choose to build it where they want to. So it does follow some placement rules. Like it won't build too close to the walls or to the elevators or something. But the preachers will go to the biodeck and scout it for an ideal location to their taste. So no, you cannot place the temples. Just like the cottages of the Dryads, they also place it on their own. And the preachers do the same with the temple.
Are there any particular terrain requirements for the temple, or do they just, or can they build it pretty much anywhere on the?
No, there's no requirements for the temple, but each race has its own preferred terrain. So it's a good idea to offer a varied biodeck, just so that every race can satisfy their need for nature. Because if they don't find the biome they like, they will look for water instead. Water is kind of the solution to everything, but it only satisfies it a bit. It's not as good as the fitting biome, but it will keep them from getting angry. So that's something of a fallback for you if you don't want to place the terrain for some reason. You can place water. Let's see, there's also some resources up here, so let's collect those. We've also we've drastically reduced the rate at which your farmers harvest the plants, and the rate at which oxygen gets produced a bit as well, because we saw in the beta that players get flooded with crates, which is not ideal because it will keep all your fuzzies really busy. So yeah, we've adjusted some of those values as well, and hopefully that will improve everybody's playing experience. Alright, looks like the subdeck is working quite well. Some angry guys over here, but they should make their way into the berths as well. Is there an indicator which shows us how much priests we need to operate the temple? Alright, so let me jump back up to the biodeck. So as soon as you hire the first priest, that priest will go up to the biodeck and will start building the temple and build their single spire or monolith. And each additional priest you hire will build their own spire next to it. And there's a maximum of 8, right now 8 monoliths or spires per temple. So if you hire more than 8, they will build a second temple if you've got the space for it. If you don't have the space for it, of course, they can't build it. So they are essentially wasted in that moment because they can't do anything. But yeah, that's how the temple is getting built. So as soon as you have one, it works. But the more you have, the better it is, because your aliens have more options. And if there's 10 aliens that want to satisfy the need for spirituality, it's of course better to have at least 8 slots available, so they don't have to wait too long. Alright, let's jump back down here. And no, I don't really want to fight right now because I don't have combat units yet. I might need to clear some space from my cargo hold, because it looks like it's completely filled up to the brim. Just take out some things here and throw them in the trash. Yeah, is there an event for the temple? And Trikanzo, thanks for answering. Yeah, there's for each alien that satisfies their their spirituality need, there's a chance that they become enlightened, and then something mysterious will happen to them, which I won't spoil today. Let me throw that cleanse toxic waste away. And put the toxic waste in here. And throw those in the trash as well. Alright. Now we have a trader in orbit. There's a Eureka trader in orbit. If we allow them to dock, we could trade with them. Yes, I want to trade.
They get eaten by the missing texture. Damn, spoilers.
How did you know? How did you know? Alright, so now we can see the trader's ship is docked in here. And I can look at this. This is currently the subject of a rework, so don't worry. This is still getting adjusted and made easier for players to work with. So this is just a work in progress still. Now we can see that these guys offer various goods, and I can sell them what I have. So I think I've got quite a lot of medicine. So I will sell medicine to them, just to get rid of some of that. Right now all the trade ships look the same, yes, but we are working on variations, texture variants, so yeah, you will see in the future different ships, hopefully. Now I could buy something, but I don't think I want to buy anything that he has to offer right now. So I will send him on its way. Over here you can see the energy that the trader has. So traders don't have infinite energy. If you sell them things, at some point they can't buy anything anymore because they don't have energy anymore. And they always prefer something for purchase and for sale. So each race has a set of wares or of goods that they like or dislike. And they will give you more if you sell it to them, or they will sell it for cheaper. And we've tried to make that fitting to each race. So for example, the Telgor, the guys that work in the recycler, offer recyclers for cheap because they've got spades of them. They love recyclers and trash, so they can just throw them out at you at half price because they don't really care about that. But they will pay a lot for oxygen crates, for example. So it's sometimes better to hold on to things and wait for a specific trader, just so that you can make more profit. Now I will dismiss the trader and get rid of him. And there's a solar flare which I can use to gain more energy, so that's good. Now let's see over here. Do I have to build anything down here? No, I don't think so, but I might. Yeah, I can start worrying about building a mech maybe. So let's put the oxygen in here. Let's throw the medicine in the trash right now. I don't really need that much.
You have no capacity left for additional energy,
make
Commander.
Some plastic, and I can also cleanse toxic waste. So toxic waste is also a feature that we haven't really covered that much before. Different rooms will produce toxic waste. So for example, the Stardock leaves behind toxic waste every time a trader has docked on your station, because they recharge their fuel cells, and then the byproduct of that is toxic waste, which you need to get rid of. And toxic waste is kind of special because you can't throw it in the recycler, but it will damage your recycler. You can also sell it to traders, but it costs you money to sell it to them because they need to get rid of it, and it's really costly, so they will charge you for taking away your toxic waste. But you can put it in the factory and cleanse it there to make it non-radioactive, and then you can sell it to the traders for profit, or throw it in the recycler without it damaging the recycler. So yeah, that's toxic waste. It will also infect aliens around it if it's lying around somewhere for too long. They will get infected by radioactivity. So it's never a good idea to leave this stuff lying around. Even aliens can get sick from that.
General advice for life there: don't leave toxic waste lying around.
Don't get too close to radioactive material.
Toxic waste is bad, kids.
Yeah. All right. Do traders always buy and sell with energy? Do some things need prestige, or is that just a Val shop? No, traders will always use energy. Prestige is for the research menu and for the Val shop, but traders always use energy. All right. Yes, you can queue recipes in the factory. So if you want something to be done automatically as soon as it's ready, you can just queue that recipe, and then it will do it each time it can. So that's a way of automatically getting rid of the toxic energy, for example, toxic waste. All right. Now I've built those rooms, so I can unlock one more category, and maybe unlock advanced food and drink rooms. So let's do that. Let me unlock the
One of your employees has quit.
And yeah, that looks like a decent spot right next to the casino. That's a fitting location for a bar.
It's Friday after all.
Yeah.
One of your employees has quit.
Oh no! Why are all my employees quitting? Boredom, and tiredness. Well, it looks like maybe I've got a problem with my disco. Yeah, it looks pretty crowded. So let me build a second one over here. Just yeah, one door is enough. Just to improve that. And I might need to go through my employees and hire some more to replace the ones that quit on me. Alright. So that should help. Squash the filthy vermin. Yep, there you go. And there's a traveling doctor in orbit that can maybe cure my aliens. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I'm swimming in energy, so I don't have a problem with that right now. Alright, let's get back over here. Alright. And unlock. Can I unlock something else right now? No, I need. All right, I need snack machines. I don't have the snack machine yet. That's what I was missing up here. All right, let's build these guys over here. And
question from Trikenzo: did he see that the maximum room size has been increased?
Yeah, the maximum room size has indeed been increased. So we give you more opportunity to build huge rooms now. So yeah, do that as you wish. I think it's 20 now. Yeah, I think it's 20 by 20 now. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly what I set it to. It's been a while, but yeah, something like that. So yeah, huge rooms are possible now, and I can also give a little bit of info about what we're working on with the VAR rooms. Something that we've seen with the beta is that new players especially find them a bit hard to understand because they don't quite get the idea of placing the room and then putting it to a certain size and filling it with different objects for different stuff, and that it's a good idea to use the space that you have. So we're working on a system that offers you some pre-done varieties that we have done, just so that you can get an idea of how to build the rooms, like presets of those VAR rooms, just to get you started quickly. And they don't cost you more than building them yourself. They're just a comfort function. So yeah, that's something that we're working on that will hopefully get done soonish, and allow you to just build VAR rooms much more quickly and make it easier for new players especially.
And Nitrogoon X is asking, are there additional room items to unlock, like later on as you go
you
through the game?
Inside these VAR rooms.
Yeah.
There's one for the sick bay for advanced
Enemies
diseases.
are attacking the energy core.
So they're
Your
what?
units are engaged in
My
combat.
units are in combat.
Oh.
Oh no! What happened?
Things got out of hand at the bar.
I'm not. Oh no! It looks like one of the traders was not a trader, but pirates in disguise. Ah! Okay, so that's a surprise event. Some trader might disguise as a trader, but they're really not. They're pirates. So yeah, it looks like I forgot about that, and some pirates are now attacking my station. Luckily, my drones can get rid of them fairly quickly since they're rather weak yet. So yeah, all right, but that was a bit of a shock. I completely forgot that could happen. Good that I already have a security station and drones.
Askaladar has asked, is there a benefit to keeping certain types of rooms close together, like entertainment rooms and snack dispensers?
Yes, indeed. That's a very good question. There are some connecting elements between different rooms. So, for example, aliens that go to the disco to dance get their fun need decreased, so they're more likely to use the freefall tower or the loot box lottery or the arcade or something afterwards, because it makes them want more fun, right? And after they've done something like the black hole drop, for example, it will increase their need for hygiene, because they might have sweated a little bit when they used the black hole drop and got a bit scared. So afterwards they have the need to clean themselves up a bit. So yeah, there's definitely benefits to keeping certain rooms closer together.
There you go. Good question.
All right, should I risk getting other traders again? Yeah. I mean, it can't be two pirate ships right after each other, right? It can't be. All right. Oh no, there's still pirates over here. Luckily, these guys are idling around right now, so let me still get rid of them, just so they don't terrorize my my citizens. And yeah, this guy actually was a trader, so yeah, that's good for me. Let me get some fiber, so I can create some more plastic. Commander. All right, and now, oh yeah, I can sell cleansed toxic waste to this guy for energy. So let me do that. Alright, and now off you go. I'm done with you. Alright, I got rid of all the pesky pirates, so that's good. Let me put this toxic waste in here, put the trash in here.
So we've got a question from Trikenso, kind of related to the last one, which says, do the rooms affect different aliens the same way, or do different races have different reactions to different things?
Right. No, there's no race-specific room effects. There are different, so the different races might have different ratings for some things, but it doesn't matter if it's a Telgor or a communicator going to the black hole drop will have the same effect, as in it fills up their need for adrenaline, and it might cause them to puke depending if you're lucky or not. And it will also increase their need for hygiene. So no, that's not something that's race specific.
Cool.
Alright, looks like this guy has earned a promotion, so let's give it to it. And it looks like I've got quite a lot of toxic waste, so let me just fill that up. Okay, so I can now unlock the Flying Sushi Restaurant, which is the T2 food gimmick. And let me look for a suitable place. Yeah, over here seems good. Yeah, let's put it in a corner. Okay.
That little octopus dude is great.
Yeah. So we can also see that this room uses a certain resource, which is sushi. And as you might think, even in space, sushi does not grow on trees. So with the advanced rooms, there is advanced resources. And if we move down to the factory, we can create those advanced resources. So they use up basic resources to build a more advanced one, like this one, which uses food and fibers. So let's create some sushi. I don't need healing mud right now, and I don't need holo crystals. Those will come at a later stage. Yeah, alright, let me just create some sushi. Question from before, can we control which crates the cargo holds are allowed and not allowed to store? Not in this version right now. That's still something that is not implemented yet, but we've seen the feedback in the beta forums as well. Yeah, I can't promise anything right now, but it's something we're looking at. Let me maybe also get these HEGs out of there, because those are better suited to getting used.
Just shows, guys, we really do take all the feedback from the beta on board. It's really important to us. So make sure when you're playing, you do hop in on the Steam forums and stuff, and let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see different, because we're always checking it out.
Let me get the trash in here. All right. Yeah, and from the last patch to today's patch, quite a lot of things have changed under the hood, so they might not be as visible to you. But for example, the whole system of alien visitors coming to your station has changed considerably. So you won't really see it yet. That it's still aliens arriving at the port. But the way we distribute the aliens to the station has changed a lot, and we've also added some comfort options. For example, when you unlock a new race in the research menu, a special shuttle that will carry a number of this unlocked race will immediately arrive at your station. So if you unlock the droids, for example, then you will immediately get some droids on your station, which you can hire like 10 seconds after you've unlocked them and things like that. Just to make it a bit more comfortable for the players and to improve the progression a little bit. Alright, looks like there's another trader. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it. I really need to get rid of some of those resources, it looks like. So maybe let me build a mech. I don't have... What? I don't have plastic? I thought I had... Oh, maybe it's not stored yet. Looks like... Yeah... Looks like I don't have plastic in here. So let me get rid of some things. Oh no, I'm already full. Way too much medicine. Way too much medicine. I really need to find a doctor trader to sell all the medicine to. Alright, and let me put this in here. And put the sushi in here.
You have no capacity left for additional energy,
and
Commander.
Let me throw the cleansed waste into the trash. And just use this guy over here. Alright. Yeah, I can recycle contraband, but since I have a star dog, I can also hope for a smuggler to come to my station, which is the only trader that you can sell contraband wares to. So yeah, there's one race that will buy contraband goods from you for quite a lot of energy, but you have to hope, you have to wait a bit for him to approach you, and you have to hope that the intergalactic customs officers don't raid your station before that and fine you for having those contraband goods in your station. So yeah, it's a bit of a gamble to have contraband on your station. Let me buy a bit of fiber. Just so that I can create some plastic over here. Alright, now let's see. That's all cleansed toxic waste. I can throw that into the trash as well. And I've dismissed the trader already. Let me put this in here. Let me get rid of that. Oh, my queue is full.
One of your employees has quit.
Oh no. Quit out of boredom. Too bad. Well, I think maybe I should just check my employees and see how they're doing. Maybe hire a few guys just in case. It's always a good idea to have some extras, at least in our game. It might not be as economically viable in the real world, but it's a good idea to have some backup guys that can jump in whenever one of your workers quits.
Commander, one of your
Spacebase
employees has just quit their job.
I will do just that and just hire some additional aliens. Alright. And yeah, oh, I'm quite understaffed on these guys. Let me get some of them and maybe hire 2 more preachers as well. Alright. Trikenzo, no, when I said raid the station, I just tried to formulated in a dramatic way. So it's still just fine. I just wanted to picture it. Sorry about that. I thought it sounded more spectacular if I said raid the station. Alright. Let me use this in here. Just improve the mood of everybody. Alright. Let me get rid of that icky vermin. And let's get back up here. Oh, right. Lots of trash. It might also be a good idea for me to start producing more droids in the factory, because these guys always help. It's always a good idea to get more droids. So maybe I should do that. But I kind of want to build a mech. So, yeah, there's that.
Mechs are always a good choice.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. Yeah, there's some plastic. Okay. So I just need some space for that. I can throw the cleanse toxic waste in the trash. I can throw the garbage in the trash. Can we already see some of the other tier fuzzies? Unfortunately, they're not yet animated, so I won't show them today. There are obviously additional tiers that just are more efficient, but since they're not fully animated yet, I won't show them to you today. I'm sorry. We'll have to wait a bit more.
You have no capacity left for additional energy,
and then
Commander.
at some point you will get to see it. All right.
Look forward to it for another day.
Can I unlock anything? All right. Yeah. Maybe I can unlock this refreshment center if I build some additional Hydro Clean Pro Masters. Awesome name.
Good name.
Just place those over here. Just to build like a line of shower units in the corner. Okay. And an inspection. Oh no. So yeah, if you might know the inspector event. He just completed his inspection of the factory. And we can see that the factory now has a malfunction, and now one of my fuzzies needs to repair it. So we've changed the event again based on user feedback and internal feedback as well, so that it's easier to understand what exactly happens. And if you react fast enough, you also have the opportunity to bribe the inspector to stay away from your station. So that should help a bit with that if you already have enough energy for it. No, I don't want you guys on board my station right now. Yeah, let's allow the trader. Also, something else concerning the trading that I can it's a little bit of a spoiler, but there may or may not be traders with bad intentions that do not intend to compensate you for your goods. So be warned, if you plan on trading, there are some bad sheep in the herd, so you might have to look out for that. Okay, let me see what I can see. Yeah, way too much medicine. Unfortunately, in this iteration, trading is a bit slow. That's also something that's going to get improved on with the new version. Just make trading much faster for the player. So yeah, but I will have to deal with this for now. No fuzzies, unfortunately, for me to buy. That would have been nice. Can I make? No, I don't have fibers. Let me see.
Commander,
let me jump
most
up.
visitors are very satisfied with their stay.
All right, thank you very much, Val.
Good.
That's always good to hear. And I'm already full. Yeah, looks like I really need to clean up my biodeck and my cargo holds as well. So let me put the toxic waste in there. Let me put the food in there and the oxygen. Put this one over here. Place this one down in the berth. Get lots of aliens in the radius. Make them happy. I mean, that was a bit of a waste, but I really need to clear my inventory. So I will just use these in here right now. Spoiled goods can be thrown away. Just bought the game on Steam, can't wait to play it. I love the original when I was a kid. Thank you very much to Blade. Please dive into the beta. Since you've bought the game on Steam, you can immediately start playing the beta. And please give us feedback concerning things you like, you don't like, any bugs you encounter. It's very helpful for us. The more you guys help us a bit, the better the end product can become. So it's always cool if you have access to the beta, just to leave some feedback. Are we able to tell which of the traders are good and which are bad? There will be a way to get a hint. I will not say more than that right now, because that would outright spoil the mechanic for you. But there are ways to identify traders by. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see if I can get some more fibers from the biodeck. Yeah, more mysteries. I mean, I could literally explain every single mechanic in the game, but that's not too much fun, right? I don't want to give away everything. Some things we want the players to discover themselves, and to maybe get well, not get angry, but when they get robbed by a trader. But yeah, try to learn and see if they can figure out the way to get rid of those guys, and see that some traders are not nice. All right, let's see where's.
Fun, like some surprises, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, let me put all of this in here. I don't want to wait for a smuggler right now, so I'll just get rid of the contraband. These guys are really starting to get filled up. So, yeah. Maybe I need to build a second recycler. That could be a good idea. Oh well, I'll wait and see. Okay, I've got fibers in my cargo hold, so let me make some more plastic. Yeah, I get to enjoy keeping secrets, right? Everybody enjoys keeping some secrets.
It's half the fun of working in games. Get to reveal stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, bit of a sidetrack here, but a while ago there was an awesome Twitter thread where some game devs revealed secrets that they put in their game, like the invisible rabbits running around World of Warcraft for audio sources and everything. So maybe a few years in the future I will spoil some of the secret things we did in Startopia. But for now I will keep those things under wraps. But that thread was really interesting if you're into game dev. What kind of absurdities some developers come up with for solutions. That was really funny. Alright, let me see if I have... No, I don't really have any more space. Let me get rid of this and of this, and then I can put the plastic in here. Yeah. Okay, now I will order some mechs. Yeah, let's get this guy over here. And let's get this guy over here. Okay. Oh no, one of my employees is angry because of nature. Where are you? You're on the... Oh, I think he just used... Oh no, it's this guy. No, it's not. Well, then he just used the lift as I hopped up to him, so hopefully he's gone up to the biodeck. And to satisfy his need for nature. Let's hope that's the case.
Sounds like a euphemism, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm kind of scared that pirates could destroy my fun deck, so I will politely decline the polite pirates. Okay, let's see how far along is my mech. Alright, still getting
You
produced.
have no capacity left for additional energy, Commander.
Alright, yeah, I'm constantly at the energy maximum.
An employee has just quit.
So maybe I should build some batteries to store some of that energy, because it's really getting wasted right now. And squash the vermin. Always squish these little guys. Okay. Is there no lava on the biodeck? Let me check. There is lava, so they should find a spot. And yeah, he's happy about nature. He's happy about nature. Yeah, I think he was just too busy doing other things, and then the nature needs started building up. So I think it's fine right now. Alright. Okay, now we see I've got my 2 mechs. And I can move these guys over here for a bit. Yeah, so this is our rocket mech, and this is our railgun mech.
Nice.
Maybe I will get an opportunity to demonstrate these guys. Let's see if some polite pirates maybe want to invade again. Then I can show them.
Quite anime looking, that railgun mech, isn't it?
It's, there may be somebody in the art team that's a big fan of Gundam. So,
Nice.
it might be slightly inspired by something like that. He's angry because of communication reasons. Those guys are special. Yeah, they are indeed special. They are kind of hero units, right? They're very big and very powerful. So it's not like you will have 20 mechs running around your station, because the guys are way too powerful for that. But each mech has a unique skill, and each mech has a damage type and resistances against other damage types. So the rocket mech, for example, is effective against this guy because he just explodes really quickly because he has low health. And this guy is very effective against the shotgun. Oh wait, no, sorry, I got it the wrong way around. No, I got it the right way around. God, way too many things running around in my head. This guy is effective at picking off the small infantry guys because they take too long to reach him, and he can just pick them off. Whereas the rocket mech is really susceptible to other mechs getting close to him, because he doesn't want to shoot himself. Since rockets have an area of effect damage, he will not attack with the rockets if anybody's too close to him. So as soon as this guy is swarmed, he gets kind of weak. Yeah, it's like a stone, paper, scissors or rock, paper, scissors system. Yes, kind of like that, exactly.
How many mechs can you have at one time?
We're still discussing that right now.
Okay.
So
cool.
In my development version, I could hypothetically build a massive army of them. But it's also the case of balancing the area you have in your station, right? So you need one of these security stations for each mech, because they are linked to it, and they get supplied in energy from it. So if you want a big army, you need a lot of these security stations. And if you build a lot of these security stations, you don't have that much room for other things like a sick bay or like a recycler or the berth. So you're obviously limited by space. But yeah, we're still debating a hard cap on mechs right now. So I can't give you a definite answer on that. But it will probably get a hard cap, just to be sure. Alright, now what else did I want to do? I could unlock these guys, maybe if I wanted to. Or can I get anything? No. Wait, I wanted to get this one. Okay, I need another sleeping pod, and I need another Hydro Clean ProMaster. Yeah, let me build another one of these things over here. Maybe, yeah, put it here. And place another hotel over here. Maybe not that close to the discotheque. That's not a good idea. Nobody wants to sleep right next to a loud dance floor. But let's put that here. Alright, and as soon as these are built, I can unlock the other, the next hygiene room and the next sleeping room. So I can show that before we will soonish jump over to the next story mission that will be unlocked in the beta in a while. So if I remember correctly, the special mechs are not able to patrol on the station like the normal security drones. So the security drones fly around the station and scan for criminals, and they do that by themselves, right? You don't have to give them any orders to do it. So that's the main purpose of the security drones. Of course, they're also used as combat units, but their main reason is scanning for criminals and escorting them to jail. And the mechs can obviously not do that. They are not equipped for scanning for criminals. They are equipped for combat and for death and destruction. So no, your mechs do not patrol your station like that. Okay. Now I can unlock the space in, and that one's just getting finished, I think, somewhere. Yeah. Oh no, it's not close enough to the energy supplier. That's why it doesn't. Yeah, okay. Let me just build one over here. Kind of a waste, but yeah, I don't want to move this thing right now. Alright, yeah, here we can see one of the criminals getting escorted out of the disco. And yeah, this little guy will now get escorted down to the subdeck, to the brick. And then it will hopefully behave again. Oh, and that was the black hole whale passing by once again.
I'm starting to wish there was a Wilhelm scream, because that'd be
yeah. I can try to put the ID forward to the team. Here we can get the Wilhelm scream in. Alright, yes, I know about this, and I know about this. Alright, now I can unlock the refreshment center, yes. Now, do I even have space? That's the other question. Yeah, it doesn't really look like I do. So let me open one more sector. Getting quite a lot of area. Special research upgrade to unlock the Wilhelm scream. That would be an epic Easter egg, though.
That would be good.
Yeah, that would be a great Easter egg. Alright, I need to take care of energy first. So let's put this guy here. And over here. Yeah, like this. And maybe one more here. Yeah, just to cover everything. And also make sure to get some fresh air in here. Although air doesn't seem to be a problem for me right now, just to make sure. And now I can build this over here and build this over here. Yeah, that's like a good location. Okay, while we're waiting for this to get built, let me see if I can make some additional fuzzies. I am missing plastic again. Always running out of plastic. Okay, let me see. I need to make some space. I can get rid of some toxic waste, and I can get rid of a lot of minerals and just make circuit boards en masse, just to get some more space in the cargo holds. And oh, looks like I have an inspector running around my station. But okay, yeah, he's already done. He did not reach the sick bay, so fortunately for me, it's already leaving the station. All right, perfect. Now, wow, that is a crowded biodeck. Let me see which ones create fiber again. No, those don't. Those create minerals. Those are fiber plants, definitely. Yeah, let me get some fiber. Alright. Just put that in the cargo hold. Throw this into the trash.
Nitrograner's suggestion saying, how about a button to send the mechs automatically back to their security stations or rooms?
There is a way to do that. So you can order them to come back to get repaired at the security station. All right, yeah. So I didn't talk about this. Mechs, if they get damaged, do not get repaired automatically. So the drones, since they are very small, there's technology to fix themselves up. If they're out of combat and damaged, after some time they will repair themselves. But the mechs are too big for that, and they are focused on combat only. So if you want to repair those, you have to send them back to the security station. And you can use this button, or just click directly on the security station to do that. Okay, now I made some plastic, hopefully. Oh no, it's still spitting out circuit boards right now. And cleanse toxic waste. Let's see. I can, just get rid. I don't want any more circuit boards. I need the space in my cargo holds. And another trader, Dryad trader. Yeah, Dryads are not very keen on trading. They don't offer a lot because they dislike lots of, I mean, they're very nature based, so they will sell you lots of resources, but they don't offer rooms or anything like that, except for a cargo hold, because obviously you need to store all these resources. If you really need resources, the Dryads are the perfect traders, but other than that, they don't offer too much. And right now, since I'm already overloaded on resources, I don't really need to buy anything from them. So yeah, let's maybe just dismiss them. Okay, put the plastic in here. Now I can create some droids. Or I should be, yeah. Okay. And yeah, lacking more plastic.
One of your visitors has died.
Oh no, one of my visitors has died. That's not good. For some reason, the notification about that did not trigger properly this time. But yeah, you should get an idea of where your visitor has died. Looks like there might be something wrong with that right now. But yeah, probably from disease, I'm assuming right now. So I'm just guessing, but there's no threats on my station right now, so I don't think that my visitor died because it got shot or anything. Okay. And there's one of the fuzzy crates. There's the other fuzzy crate. All right, yeah. You can also see this, for example, has been improved a little bit. In the old version, it was kind of confusing for players to see. You could have it in automatic mode, but also choose a job for the droid. Just so that it does it once before going back to automatic mode, and that was kind of hard to understand for players, so we improved the UI for this a little bit as well, just to make it more obvious that the automatic mode is a toggle that will just block your selection from the droid, and if you really want to choose a specific job for this droid, you can do that by disabling the automatic mode and then choosing a job. Right. Is there no rock, paper, scissors system for the traders, like buy food from droids and sell this to other trader races where food is an import product? You can, of course, buy cheaply from some traders and then sell at a high price to other traders. That's possible. The prices will also fluctuate. If you buy the same product a lot of times, it will affect the price, just as if you sell the same good. It will get cheaper because you flood the market with it, right? So it will get cheaper. So there's ways to manipulate the market and play the market a little bit and make sure that you get the most out of trading. But we're still working on making those systems a bit more understandable and a bit more impactful for the players, because right now they're not really that strong. So that's something we're still working on. It looks like I found the location where my visitor died, right in front of the lift. There's a gravestone over here, so yeah, rest in peace.
What a way to go.
Alright. Is there? No, there's no more fuzzy crates. Okay. But yeah, I think maybe it's time to jump over to the campaign mission. What do you think, Ellen?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
See some new stuff coming in, a future update.
Yeah. Let me get back to the main menu then and boot up the campaign mission. Alright, let's go.
Welcome, Command R. This test scenario involves a Startopia base orbiting the planet Cerberus 42. The Galactic Database describes it so: the Cerberus system was used by the Interplanetary Republic as a centralized repository for unpopular subjects, such as criminals and whistleblowers. The crime rate here is 99% with a 1% margin of error.
That's
Commander, after valuable resources were found on the planet Cerberus 42, the Interplanetary Republic has graciously shown mercy and now wants to get the criminals off the planet. The residents are being brought on board Startopia for short-term rehabilitation. You will therefore inevitably have to make use of security stations and a brig. Moreover, the station is autonomous in this test scenario. You will have to use prestige and energy to research the necessary technologies yourself. Good luck, Commander, or as the residents of Cerberus 42 would say, hands up.
Alrighty, thanks for the introduction, Val. So yeah, that was also the one of the new voice options live for you. So yeah, maybe some of the people that already played the beta, tell me if you like the new voice. We hope you do. I hope we didn't make 3 variations of a voice that everybody doesn't like. That would have been a lot of wasted effort.
Worst comes to the worst, we could just get you to do it all.
Yeah. Definitely getting my vote. All right, that's good to hear. So yeah, we can see the achievements for this mission down here: the bronze, silver, and gold achievement. This is a way of doing achievements that we already started with Dungeons 3, and we really liked it, and we think it worked quite well. So we're doing it in Startopia as well. With each mission, you have 3 different achievements. So the basic one is just completing the mission, and then the silver one is a bit hard, and the gold one is the hardest. And it's always themed to the mission. So for example, since this one is dealing with criminality, one goal is to arrest 10 criminals within 15 minutes, and the other one is finishing the whole mission without any criminals successfully leaving the station after having stolen enough money. So those are just some things that you don't need to do it, but if you're into giving yourself a little challenge and completing achievements, those are things you can try to fulfill. And over here we see new features introduced in this mission, which we also did in Dungeons, and we think it helped the players quite a lot, because it already shows you, okay, those things are new in this mission. You can already get a short overview of what they are, and just prepare yourself for new elements of the game. Alright, now let me start up by building the berth, and like this. So small disclaimer: not every voice line has been processed to the new voice yet. So there will be voice lines in this mission that we don't hear yet, just because of my choice of the new voice. Since it's not in the beta yet, it takes some time to do all the voice lines, etc. So we won't hear everything yet, but I hope, since I'm talking over it a lot anyways, I hope it's not too bad. Alright, let me build the recharger, and let me build the recycling station that I get. What else do I get? A communication center, perfect. And a cargo hold, awesome. Thank you very much for that, Val. Alright, yeah. Okay, now that's the most basic setup done. Also make sure to improve the air, and maybe put up 2 litter bins. Okay, now I will collect some of the starting garbage that appears at the start and if you build things. Alright. You always forget the stuff that gets given to you in the core. That's not good. Maybe we need to point it out a little bit more to make players aware of that. Yeah, maybe that's something we can improve on. Okay, now get some of these guys. So just get all the basics up and running. Alright. And yeah, true, in this mission you also get to research yourself. So in the previous missions, you start with pre-researched things, and you can only build those things. In the 4th mission, you start doing your own research. So I just unlocked the cat cafe, and I will jump up to the fun deck, and first of all place these air filters, and put this here and this over there. And now the first thing I will do is build the disco, just because people demand it. They want to dance like Kevin Bacon. Night Dragoon, yeah, I'm glad that you're glad that we gave you choices. Do we take our unlocked researchers with us to the next mission? Not directly. We will always pre-unlock things and already give you a head start. But as you will learn in the campaign, you don't always you're not always on the same station, right? Since you also build up your station anew every time. It's not the same Spacebase Startopia every time. So you do not carry over your unlocks with you to the next mission. Alright, Now let me build the cat cafe over here. Coffee machines. Oh, also something that might interest everybody watching. There was an excellent suggestion on the beta forum about indicators for rooms and gimmicks so that you can see what side aliens have to enter the room from to use it, or things like that, or where they have to stand to use it. So that's something that will come into the game in the future as well, where we're working on putting like these little blinking arrows to the spots that aliens interact with, just to make it easier to understand the first time already how this room works. So that was something that was suggested in the beta forum, and that's just a really good suggestion. So we're working on implementing it. That's how we do it.
Great stuff.
Let me hire these two guys and hire some of these as well. Always a good idea to hire dryads just in case. Don't need the other guys right now.
I love reading all the names of the different aliens. I was
Yeah.
trying to imagine how to pronounce them in my head.
I mean, you can also rename your aliens to your liking. So let me.
That's going to get interesting.
And name this guy Alan. All right, Alan.
Oh, there we go. It's my
now
dude.
Walking around Startopia. You're looking a little bit down though, Alan. I hope.
Yeah, he needs to get himself to the cat cafe.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
you're
that's
sick.
very much like me to
Yeah.
come to work.
You're sick, but you're still working. It's excellent work ethic.
Yeah, he's bashing out that next press release.
Alright, let me build a sick bay for you. Hopefully get you treated. We don't want you spreading your germs around the station any more than necessary.
I do hear that a lot.
Just like this. Still can't remember which way around the birth hygiene gimmick works. Yeah, so that will be something that's obvious when the system gets implemented. Yeah, look forward to that. It helps massively. Alright. I need to save up some prestige points to unlock the next category. Yeah, okay. Am I missing anything? I can already put some air filters over here just to make sure it doesn't get too stuffy. There. Put a trash bin over here. Alright, so in this fourth mission, we're introducing crime to the players. So in the last mission, in the third mission, you got introduced to the fun deck. So in this mission, of course, you have access to all the decks, and we are introducing players to the Leviathans and to criminality, and thus also the drones and the brick, just to make players familiar with how the system works, and what you need to do in order to combat criminality on your station. Right. Yeah, the background information on the aliens, yeah, it's that can be really interesting sometimes.
Klingon drinking songs.
Yeah, it's also interesting what Christian comes up with. Alright, yeah, I still need to wait a little bit. See, is there anything interesting in here? I could build a cargo, I could buy a cargo hold, but I don't really need to since I already have one. And I don't want to spend my prestige on this right now. You saw one today about an alien making loud lip smacking when eating. Must be a criminal.
Yeah,
I mean,
evil to the core. That.
Who does that? Only criminals. It's like eating pineapple on pizza. There. I've
Oh
seen it.
no.
Only criminals would do that.
I'm keeping an eye on the chat now, see if anyone confesses to pineapple pizza love.
Hope I don't get flamed because everybody in chat loves pineapple pizza.
No, I got your back. It's a sin.
Thank you. It really is a sin. I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. Yep. Okay, no, I've got all those things. Oh, also something that that we improved upon is going back to the getting back to the progressive things in your missions. So in each mission you will get a bonus quest, and if you fulfill this bonus quest, you will get something in the next mission. So it's not only in the current mission that you get a reward for completing the bonus quest, but you will also get something else at the start of the next mission, which is why it's also always a good idea to complete those extra challenges, since it will help you multiple times.
What kind of thing could that be? Would that be like extra resources or like pre-built buildings or something?
Yeah, you will get like more building crates, for example, or resources or HEGs. So yeah, just useful things. Right. Hope my fuzzies go and repair. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is also something new. The effect when rooms are slightly damaged. So rooms degrade over time, and now in addition to this this orange indicator above, we will have some effects playing on the room itself, just to show that it's kind of getting wonky a little bit and might malfunction soon. So yeah, that's a little new.
See it there as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Just the bonus challenges are just if you want to do it, you get rewarded. If you don't want to do it, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can start the next mission just as well. It's just it might speed up your experience a little bit, and it's just nice to know that Val rewards you for your persistence in completing these bonus objectives. So yeah. All right.
Kendra said sounds similar to slurping in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a funny one. How it's like polite over there to do that. A sign of appreciation.
Yeah, it means the soup is yummy. So if the ramen is good, you gotta slurp it. Okay. Let's also check out this in the meantime. Yeah, we can see our ratings. Those look fine. Also something to look forward to. There will be a new addition to this UI, which will inform you about the distribution of visitors to your station. So you will get to see how many Greys or how many Talgors are possibly wanting to come to your station, just so that you can plan better when to expand your station, when to build more ports, if it's even worth building more ports at a certain point. So that will be made more clear to the players, because right now you can kind of get it from playing, but there's not really one single location where you can easily get a view of that. So that's a UI we're working on.
Okay, that's interesting. It's one of those things. When I first started playing, I thought, oh, should I just try and expand as quickly as possible, open all those boxes and just increase capacity, or should I wait and do it bit by bit? So it sounds like that would really help with that.
Exactly, that's the intention. So hopefully that will just help players understand the way the station works a bit better. Okay, I've got the tourists, and I will focus on unlocking the security station first, just to make sure that I can start getting rid of the criminals rather quickly. Let's see, do I need to put up anything more up here? No, that's fine. Let's see. Oh, I think maybe I should hire some more people. I only have 4. Yeah, I only have 4 of these guys, so 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have 4 of those as well, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe... Oh, those are ready to be promoted, so let's give them their promotion. And hire some more Greys as well. Yeah, that looks good. Always want to make sure that we can treat the sick people on our station. Alright, and we don't really need to hire any Leviathans yet, because we still do not have the security station. So, oh no, one of my employees is angry because of illness. That's not good.
It's not me, I swear.
Yeah. No, I mean, we would have seen it if it would have been Alan, so... we can actually Let me see if I can find out what Alan is up to. Where did you go? Let me see. There you are. You are actually in the sickbay right now, so yeah, hopefully you're gonna feel better soon.
Sounds about right.
But unfortunately, there's a very small issue with the sickbay right now, that sometimes aliens do not get treated correctly. That we're already patching out. So yeah, but it's unfortunate when it happens, but it doesn't happen too much. So but we're gonna iron that kink out soon. That's unfortunately something that's in this version. So hopefully you can forgive that. Let's hope you're not one of the unlucky guys.
We'll find out. That's just ups the stakes, the tension.
Okay, just slightly more prestige for the security station. Do the rooms get dirty too after they were used, so the fuzzies have to clean them? No, they do not get dirty. Although some rooms can produce garbage. For example, the berth. If they eat or drink in the berth, they will produce garbage, which they throw on the floor. So it's kind of like they're cleaning the room, but they could also drop the garbage outside of the room. So it's not specifically the room getting dirty. It's just garbage getting produced on your station. Let's give this little guy a promotion. Oops, that's the berth. Okay. Yeah, looks like quite a lot of visitors, quite a lot of potential visitors. Let's see. Yeah, awesome. 45 bonus energy. Well, that's not that much, but it's something. And he's been promoted too. Alright, yeah. I can unlock this security station. So let me just place one over here. And place one over here. And now I will hire some Leviathans. Alright, that should be enough for now. Okay, will aliens ever use the garbage bots, or are they only for fuzzies? Right now they do not use the garbage bots. That's still a point that's being discussed right now, so I can't pass a final verdict on that yet. But it's yeah, we're still debating whether they do that or not. But since this since the start of the beta, nothing changed in the way that aliens throw the garbage on the floor. They've always done that in the beta, although they do produce less now than in the previous version. So hopefully players won't get flooded with as much trash anymore, because that also was a problem. We've reduced that quite a bit, but the garbage is worth a bit more now. So hopefully that balances out a bit with the loss in recycling energy. What about the armor that Val visits the station herself with her drone? There will be a point in the campaign where you see Val. That's all I'm going to say about this right now. One more mystery and secret.
We can't give everything away.
Yeah, I mean, and Val is a very important part of the story, so yeah, not too much I can spoil on that, unfortunately. Now let's look at this legacy event. Crafty Leviathans. Commander, it appears the Leviathans you hired have formed a union. Since this is never good, I have 2 suggestions on how to torpedo this type of thing. Yeah, obviously it's never good for a robot that workers unionize. Dirty cops, employee needs increase 25% more slowly for Leviathans, and criminal employees make sure that other employees also turn criminal. That is quite an effect. Or clean as a whistle, Leviathan's employee needs increase 25% more quickly, and they are 50% less likely to turn criminal. Well, I mean, the sensible thing might be to have them less likely to be criminals, since they are the law enforcers. But since the point of this mission is going to be to rehabilitate criminals, I'm gonna go with dirty cops.
Whoa. Okay.
Just to maybe get a few more criminals on my station slightly faster. So
if it doesn't backfire.
Yeah, exactly. So this is why legacy event choices are really interesting. I mean, you might think, well, this effect could be really bad, but in this circumstance, in the current situation, it could also be really good for you. And it might also be that in the future it's really bad for you, so you kind of have to think about that a bit. But yeah, that's why we hope that every player thinks about their choice, and we hope that we don't have one choice that's overpowered. We try to balance them pretty well so that there's no obvious choice. Although in campaign missions there may be some where it's a bit more helpful to your goal in that moment, just like I did now. Since I know that I have to take care of criminals, it's to my benefit to get criminals, so I will focus on that.
So I guess when you're deciding those kind of things, you really need to like play test both those options pretty extensively to see how they work out.
Exactly, make sure that no problems appear, and just see that the effects happen properly and everything. Customs officer, do I have? Oh, yep, I have black market goods. Let's get rid of that. Into the trash it goes. Since Alan, you have earned a promotion. Amazing.
Haha, damn right I have. There we go.
Let's promote Ingen as well.
I promise not to let it go to my head.
Yeah. Right, I can also unlock the brick now, which I need to rehabilitate the aliens. So let me build one here, and I think I will build a second one just in case, just to not have it overcrowded. Alright. Don't have criminal cops working on the security station have a negative effect on these security drones? Not right now. We're currently rethinking a bit what criminals are affecting on your station. So something that that will happen is that they will not pay for anything anymore, which currently they do still pay energy for getting something to eat. This will change to them just stealing it essentially. And we're also adjusting the way they interact with their victims. How much energy they steal and everything, just to make it a bit more consistent. Not something that's very visible to the player, but you might notice it in your ratings and everything. But that's a good point. What happens to the security drones? Do they get affected by criminals? So yeah, maybe we will make it less likely for them to detect criminals. That could be an interesting idea. Sabotage inside the police force. Alright. Privatized bricks. 2% chance of innocent people being detained by drones. Criminal aliens can free prisoners. Or rehabilitation. 5% chance of failure. Criminal aliens can free prisoners. Let's go with the top, because I don't want my rehabilitation to fail, since I need it for my quest. So I'd rather some innocents get thrown into jail. Let's hope it doesn't happen. After all, I mean, it's still just a game, but let's still hope it doesn't happen. They won't be.
It's starting to reflect real life a little more, I think.
All right, yeah. Now we can see the new option to prevent the inspector from coming. Yeah, I don't want him to shut down my recycler, so just take the money and leave me alone. Alright, wow, I can already see quite a lot of guys have been put into jail. So it looks like a lot of criminals are spreading on my station. This one's still empty, but it will probably fill up rather soon as well. So yeah, I think it was a good idea to build 2 bricks, because it looks like these criminals are really trying to steal from all my other visitors. Alright, so this is an event where you don't need the Stardock, even though it's a trade. It's like a special trader that always wants a certain range of goods and will just give you a certain amount of energy for it. But I don't have those goods right now, so I will politely decline. Okay, let me improve my fun deck a little bit, just to make sure, yeah, that my aliens have... whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, I don't have enough energy for the black hole drop. And I have just successfully rehabilitated my first criminal. So yay, that's good. Starting to progress on my quest. I don't know if you have noticed, the people who've played the beta before, but if you're ever stuck on a quest and don't really know what to do, we hope that doesn't happen, but who knows, you can mouse over the quest and you will get hints on how to successfully deal with this quest. Not sure if people are aware of this. We are that's also something that's in the beta patch. We're adding more information to the players. So we're adding some tutorial notifications that point out more advanced functions for the players, because those were not as visible in the previous version. So that's also something that's based on a lot of player feedback, just to make mechanics more visible, make them more understandable. Alright, new category. And I have enough energy to build the black hole drop. Collect the trash over here. Yeah, right. Yeah, in Startopia, you could get people killed if a criminal was treating them and everything. Yeah, I remember that. Right. Yeah, just like we said, our first step is making sure that criminals don't pay for anything anymore. We're still debating if there should be additional effects, because things such as killing others are quite extreme. But yeah, something that might come up again in the future. So who knows? Can I unlock anything else? Yep, I can unlock the loot box lottery. Let's place this one over here. Oh, again, I don't have quite enough energy yet, but that should be dealt with shortly. Oh no, bombs close to my brick. Not good.
Whoa.
Get rid of that. And get rid of this one sneakily placed back here. Yeah, we don't want people breaking out of the brick because it gets destroyed. That's not good. So luckily I noticed that right now. Alright. And a travel group of Bagrathorians. Yeah, why not? Just come aboard. Alright, yeah. Oh, there's a vermin in jail, so get out of there. I mean, we know bricks can be a filthy place, but we don't want vermin running around in there. Request, can you rename the loot box entertainment area to surprise mechanics? Do you mean rename the room, or what exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah, they always rename the room.
Right now, you cannot rename rooms. No. No, right now it's not possible to rename rooms. But that's an interesting idea. Yeah, we'll think about it. All right, so this is a special event in this map that will happen periodically. So I have to do maintenance on my security drones. If I don't pay for the maintenance, then my drones have a drastically reduced scan success chance. And since I really want to catch all the criminals in order to rehabilitate them, I will go ahead and pay the 5,000 energy just to make sure that I can deal with all these criminals on my station. And 195 energy from a recycling team. Awesome. Now they just beamed on my station. Now they will take care of some of the trash for me, and I even get some energy for it. That's because these Telgors are just so nice to me.
Win-win.
Yeah, exactly. I promote this little guy. Night Dragoon, those were actual bombs. So those deal quite a lot of damage. So yeah, I don't want them exploding next to my brick. Yeah, the garbage bombs are specifically in the first mission. but there's also proper bombs that just explode and deal damage and could also potentially kill your visitors. So not only do they destroy your buildings, they can kill your people. So yeah, those are a bit more dangerous than the trash bombs. Alright, and I can unlock the arcade and build that. Alright, put this over here. And place the dancing game and the zombie shooter. And the VR game. Alright. Looks like that promote all button would come in handy. Yeah, have you been in the beta forums? That's that's a suggestion. That's also in the beta forums. Sounds like you know that maybe a thread about that exists. So yeah, we'll think about it. Let me unlock this. This one here. Looks like my fun deck is pretty clean. So just concerning promotions, of course, you just have to be careful, because with higher grades, they want more from you. So I mean, yeah, you have to promote them, but sometimes it's a good idea to wait a bit if you can't offer them what they're looking for yet. So that's just that's also a reason why we don't automatically promote aliens as well as the energy cost associated with it. But yeah, I mean, automatic promote toggle would be an option. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I'll save that in my brain and write it down after the stream, and we can talk about that. All right, let's see. There's one of my fuzzies building this thing, and I can also unlock the sleeping pod hotel. I don't have enough energy for that yet. All right. But it looks like I'm getting along fairly well on this quest. Already more than half, and none of them have successfully escaped. So the law is strong on Startopia. Although it looks like maybe a second berth could come in handy. Yeah, I think I should do that. Let's leave some space. Let's just build a rather long one. Like this. Build some sleeping pods over here. And an area for the machines over here. Oops. Alright. Put that down. That should help take some of the pressure off of this berth. So yeah,
it's looking busy.
Sorry?
So I just said, yeah, it's looking busy.
Yeah, it's quite crowded. Also, when I mentioned the indicators for the gimmicks earlier, that will of course include indicators for the room queues. So as you can see, these aliens are queuing around the room. So when placing doors in VAR rooms, you will also get an indication of where the queue is going to form and how long that queue can be. So that's also very helpful in planning variable size rooms.
Can we set social distancing guidelines?
Yeah, well, they're not really worrying about social distancing right now.
Yeah, look at that, cheek to cheek there.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, that.
Alright. How does rehabilitation work? Do you get paid for it, or you confiscate their stolen energy or something? You get money for it, or you get energy for rehabilitating aliens. So you get like a reward for making them lawful citizens again. But unfortunately, their stolen energy has vanished into the ether, so you do not get that back. And of course, it's a reward of of course, there's a reward of not having criminals on your station, but you do get some compensation for it, just to give you a small boost. Alright, the mission goals are a lot easier, as in the original there were the numbers always 100 accomplishing and not more than 10 losing. Yeah, we purposefully did those numbers a bit more lenient because I mean, essentially, it's after 30 rehabilitated aliens, you should get the idea, right? So putting that number up to 100 would just be overkill in our opinion. So that's why the numbers are a lot lower on a lot of these quests. But yeah, don't worry about the length of missions or something. Each mission will take longer than the one before, because there's more and more stuff coming to it, more things getting added on top, more mechanics at the same time. So I hope you're not worried about that. But we don't want you to do too much busy work just to have high numbers in the quest goals. So yeah, that's that. Oh no, I had to pay a fine because I didn't receive the notification early enough. Too many black market goods in my cargo hold. Let's get rid of those. Into the trash they go. Yeah, why not? Let's allow these guys. Oh yeah, also this icon is also a replacement for an old icon. So previously it was an unhappy face, but that was kind of confusing because we used the unhappy face for the negative ratings as well. So
Okay.
it's essentially the information that one of their needs is really low. Hopefully the exclamation mark gives you better information that there's something wrong and not necessarily that the alien is unhappy about something, because those are separated from each other. So hopefully that's a bit more understandable. And we're also working on making it a bit more understandable for players what those different symbols mean. Yeah, we're working on a way to show you guys what exactly these different icons mean. Okay, maybe I should just open the alien menu and I can filter employees only and look for guys that can be promoted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, lots of promotions. And I've nearly achieved my goal. So this is all running quite smoothly. My station rating is quite high as well. I mean, obviously, I have quite the experience with the game, so it looks really easy when I play this. But I mean, as soon as the beta started, we saw that players have a bit more trouble than with things than us developers do. Hopefully, this is a good direction for the regular player to take. Hopefully it's a challenge for you and not too easy, but of course also balancing missions and everything, balancing quests are also part of the beta. Yeah, if there's any feedback like this is too easy or too hard or I have to wait too long or something, we will of course take that into consideration still. Alright, just 3 more. I can also just make sure that I built the last thing on my fun deck. Oh no, looks like my cat cafe has a malfunction. One of the coffee machines probably broke. Alright. Oh, and I completely forgot to build the loot box lottery. Whoops. Oh well. Just a bit more energy. Then I can finally build. That might be why some of these guys are getting a bit antsy.
Imagine if everyone loved loot boxes that much.
Yeah. Oh, what a place this world would be if everybody loved loot boxes. I'm not sure it would be a good place.
No.
But yeah, I mean, the loot box lottery is just, again, us as developers poking fun at something that, I mean, in our way. Of course, it's a touchy subject maybe for people, but we're just having some fun with it and trying to make a light situation out of it. But I think the players get the idea behind it, and since we don't have proper real loot boxes, I think everybody's happy.
Totally.
Yeah, he's looking for gambling, so I need to build that thing. The coffee machines, yeah, I mean, they are coffee machines. It's just the matter of where the coffee beans come from. That's an unsolved mystery of the universe.
No coincidence they're next to the cats.
No, of course not. secret of the Starcats Cafe. All right. And it looks like I finished the mission. So, oh yeah, let me still just pay the energy. But I did it. Yes, the criminal rebel has been rounded up and put through rehabilitation. They won't dare harm Startopia in the future. So yeah, I've successfully taken care of this scenario. Just once again, as a reminder, this will be the next story mission to come into the beta with the next content patch. I cannot give a final date on that yet. But yeah, this just as a small sneak peek at what new mechanics are next to come. So
yeah, you keep an eye on our forums and our socials. You'll see a date for that as soon as we can announce it.
Yeah. Took about roughly 40 minutes, so yeah, that's a pretty good time. Close to the estimate I gave when we planned this, so
yeah,
out pretty well.
So good.
All right.
Does anyone else have any questions? Feel free to ask us before we sign off for the evening.
Yeah, anything that I can answer or that Alan might be able to answer, or just something you want to know about the game or the beta or the future, just go ahead. Feel free to ask, and we will try our best to answer your questions. Loads of new content, really. Thank you, Trikenzo. Yeah, just remember that the very advanced content that we showed in the skirmish will not all be in the next beta content patch, but this mission will of course be, and there will be some more things in the skirmish as well. Just not all the things that I've shown in skirmish today, though. That was more of a long-term vision look behind the scenes, so to say. But yeah, we hope that players will enjoy the next content drop. Maybe instead of roasting, the cat's digestive tract is preparing the beans. I will not comment on that.
That's a haunting thought, isn't it?
Yeah. I hope you guys in the stream can hear the music, because it's really nice. How many of the rooms and things have not yet seen?
Question.
That's a good question. I think about like 8 to 10 rooms, I think, we're still missing from that. Yeah, about 8 to 10 rooms, or maybe a bit, yeah, something like that. I don't quite remember what I did not show. So yeah, something like that, and some smaller things as well, which we will show in the future, as in smaller objects for you to build have not been shown yet. So yeah, those are also things to come at some point. Yes, of course. We don't want to spoil everything in the beta. We want to keep some things for after the beta, of course. So yeah, there's more to come then. Yeah,
Just a reminder to everyone as well, it's available on Steam now as well as the Kalypso store, so you can get out there and pre-order, get beta access right away. It's live now and good to go. So whichever platform you want, you can go for it.
Yeah, you can play the beta immediately up till the full release, and we will update the beta periodically with bug fixes, patches, content drops. So yeah. Is Val going to be a POS like in the original? Well, maybe. It's she's okay. Let's put it that way.
There's an essence of shittiness.
Yeah, she's not gonna be too nice all the time, and she might treat you a little differently in the course of the story. So yeah. I mean,
Stay on a good side.
Yeah. how many different station sizes are there? Have we seen the biggest stations, or do they get larger still? No, I don't think you've seen the biggest stations yet, no. In no stream so far. The biggest stations have 20 sectors in each deck. So 60 sections overall, or 60 sectors, sorry, overall. We have not shown that yet, no. Another one of my mysteries, yes. Gotta love me some mysteries. But yeah, in the campaign missions, of course, the size of the station is predetermined by us. But in free games, you can adjust the size of the station. So you can't freely choose the size because it doesn't work with the curvature of the station. But we give several different sizes to allow for certain areas of on the station. So the smallest one is 8, and the largest one is 20 in each deck. Is there a possibility for a Nintendo Switch version? Yes, that has already been confirmed. We are going to release on Nintendo Switch. I cannot give you a date for that version though.
It'll be next year.
Yeah, I can't give a fixed date, but yeah, there will be a Switch version of this game. That's also a good point to mention now. We have added controller support to the beta, so you can try it out. Of course, it's still very much work in progress. But if people that play the beta on the PC are interested in how it feels to play with the controller, you can go ahead and try that out. But it's still not the final controls, so just be aware of that.
Yeah, that's another good area to give feedback on, because it's always it's such a personal thing. So the control schemes. So it's good to know what things you like and don't like. So do go and try it out, even if it's not the normal way you'd control the game.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, as this is a strategy simulation game, it's not your typical controller game. But I think we did it fairly well in Dungeons 3. I think it was quite good to play controller. I mean, as a test for the controller for the gamepad controls and for our levels, all the level designers had to finish each mission on the hardest difficulty with a controller. And we did that, so just to make sure that both on PC and on the console you can finish the missions on the hardest difficulty, no matter what input device you're using. So yeah, I think we'll work out a good control scheme for the gamepads as well.
Oh, and I think I saw, Floyd, speaking of dungeons, did I see that there was a little bit of a cameo in the extended edition of Startopia?
Yes, there might have been a hint in that.
I saw a certain helmet that I would recognise from Dungeons.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, just a small nod to that. Also, if you order the extended edition, since there's two versions of Startopia, there's a special Dungeons item that you can get in the game. So. There's a special version where you can get some, for example, the soundtrack. You can get a digital version of the soundtrack, and there's just some extra goodies thrown into the game, like a nod to the Dungeons series, for example. Does Talia visit the station with her army? No. I mean, that would be an epic crossover.
Well, we could have the narrator versus Val.
Yeah, that would be really fun, probably.
Fight of the ages.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to watch. I mean, it's a good idea. Maybe a future update will introduce Thalia to the Startopia universe. I mean, they are. Who knows? Are they in two separate universes, or is Dungeons in the same universe as Startopia?
Yeah.
We will see in the future. One more mystery. Alright, but yeah, I mean, I think we can probably start closing this out unless there's any more questions. Thank you guys very much for watching the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed the content I've shown and the little peek at the future updates. Like Alan mentioned a few minutes ago, you can now pre-order the game both on the Kalypso store and on Steam, and get access to the beta immediately. So if you're interested, just dive right into it. If you play the beta, please give us some feedback, and if you encounter any bugs, you can easily report them in-game with our bug reporting tool. It helps us immensely. So it just helps us iron out all the kinks and make sure that the vision of the game and the vision that our players have align as best as we can. So yeah, just feel free to dive right in, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I'm sure everyone watching will just join me saying thanks very much, Florian, for your time as well. It's been really cool demo. Great to see all the new stuff that's on the way, and just thanks so much for running us through it. It's really good.
Yeah, thanks for being with me, and also taking care of the chat a little bit, Alan.
No worries.
All right, well then, I guess that's it, everybody. Have a nice weekend, and tune into the next Spacebase Startopia stream, and also the next Kalypso stream, of course. Whatever other game is going to be shown in the next stream.
Yeah, we'll be around next week, so tune in and enjoy. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye bye.
See you later. Bye.